Tonight, social media is completely ablaze, and it all traces back to a handful of images, a few puzzling reactions, and a stream of rumors that simply refuse to disappear. Timelines across platforms are flooded with speculation as fans insist that something unexpected is unfolding right before their eyes. Sweeney, Ana de Armas, seen in connection, not on a film set, not under flashing red carpet lights, but in a context that has left audiences stunned and sharply divided. To be absolutely clear from the start, no one is labeling this as confirmed, and no one is presenting it as established truth. Yet when alleged sightings, circulating chatter, and so-called sources close to the situation begin surfacing at the same time, the internet does what it always does best. It starts drawing connections, whether they exist or not. In a matter of hours, what appeared to be harmless online talk escalated into full-scale drama. Emotions quickly intensified as fans began repeating the same questions over and over. Why at this moment? What could it possibly indicate? And why does it feel as though there is more happening behind closed doors than anyone is willing to acknowledge? Comment sections filled instantly, theories collided, and long-standing fan allegiances were suddenly tested. Some dismissed it as pure coincidence. Others argued it felt deliberate. And a smaller but louder group became convinced this was only the opening chapter of a much larger narrative. Stay right here, because what people started saying next sent the speculation into overdrive. What followed wasn't a single defining moment or a clear-cut headline, but a domino effect that unfolded minute by minute, post by post, reaction by reaction. According to what people online have been claiming, it all began with something seemingly insignificant: a low-quality image, a passing background appearance, two figures caught in the same frame, shared without explanation or context. Normally, it would have vanished into the endless feed. This time, it didn't. Fans stopped scrolling. They zoomed in. They compared details. And that's when the murmurs started gaining traction. Some viewers claimed they recognized Sydney's posture, the subtle way she carries herself, the familiar tilt of her head when she laughs. Others were convinced the silhouette could only belong to Ana, pointing to the hairstyle, the eyewear, the unmistakable aura. No official response followed, but the absence of clarification only intensified speculation. Fans are shocked not because anything was proven, but because of what was suggested. Images traveled faster than explanations ever could, and before anyone could slow the narrative, emotions ran high across every platform. As the speculation grew louder, so did the perceived consequences. Online commentators began framing the situation as something far beyond chance. Why now? One widely shared post questioned. Another insisted it was intentional rather than accidental. Again, none of this was factual, just speculation gaining speed. Yet the tone shifted rapidly, transforming curiosity into tension almost overnight. Each retelling of the story became more dramatic than the last. According to widespread online discussion, the idea of Sydney and Ana intersecting struck a sensitive nerve because of what each symbolizes to different fan bases. Sydney is often portrayed as a rising powerhouse, celebrated by many, scrutinized by others. Ana is viewed as established, enigmatic, and intentionally private. Fans began crafting narratives, imagining silent rivalries and unspoken comparisons that may never have existed. But once those ideas took root, they proved difficult to undo. Then came the supposed reactions. Anonymous profiles claiming proximity to the situation started releasing vague statements. Nothing direct, nothing verifiable, just enough ambiguity to keep speculation alive. Not everyone is thrilled about this, one post suggested. Another implied that emotions away from the public eye were far more complicated. Fans are shocked because it feels like they are watching the opening scenes of something intense, even though no one can define exactly what it is. As the narrative continued evolving, so did the imagined tension. Comment sections filled with talk of discomfort, miscommunication, and unspoken resentment. Some fans believed this unexpected connection triggered insecurities elsewhere. Others suggested it disrupted long-standing boundaries. Emotions ran high as people chose sides without fully understanding what they were defending. Within this whirlwind of commentary, Sydney became a focal point of intense analysis. Fans dissected her interviews, examined her captions, and even interpreted her silence. Every pause was treated as intentional. Every expression was analyzed for hidden meaning. "She seems different lately," one comment claimed. "That's pressure," another replied. None of it was verified, but perception quickly became reality online. Anna, on the other hand, was portrayed either as the calm at the center of chaos, or, depending on perspective, the quiet spark behind it. Some fans viewed her as unaffected and detached from the noise. Others believed she understood the impact of her presence and chose not to interfere. Fans are shocked by how rapidly admiration shifted into doubt and how quickly respect turned into suspicion. The story escalated again when alleged insider remarks began circulating. These claims suggested that individuals within their respective circles were surprised by the situation. Friends, colleagues, and even supposed family members were rumored to be reacting differently. Some were said to be supportive. Others reportedly expressed concern. The family was left divided, according to unverified chatter, with opinions split on whether the attention was harmless or damaging. As the imagined consequences grew, fans started constructing scenes behind the scenes. Late-night conversations, tense phone calls, quiet confrontations. One viral thread described a supposed exchange filled with restraint and rising emotion. "This wasn't meant to go public," one imagined line read. The reply followed. "Once it's out, there's no taking it back." None of it was confirmed, yet thousands engaged as if it were unfolding in real time. Timing only made matters worse. Online observers pointed to career moves, upcoming projects, and deliberate silences, framing everything as interconnected. "This changes everything," one fan wrote. Another countered, "Or maybe it changes nothing." Still, the uncertainty kept the tension alive. As days passed, fan reactions intensified. Supporters on both sides pushed back against criticism, accusing others of projecting narratives onto ordinary interactions. Meanwhile, skeptics doubled down, insisting there was too much coincidence to ignore. Emotions ran high as debates turned personal. Online friendships fractured. Fan pages distanced themselves. What began as speculation now felt deeply emotional. The narrative took yet another turn when the word betrayal entered the conversation. No names, no evidence, just the word itself. But betrayal implies history, trust, and expectations. Fans seized on it, creating elaborate explanations. Some framed it as professional, others suggested it was emotional. Each interpretation added fuel to the fire. Alongside this, imagined moments of vulnerability surfaced. Fans shared reflections on isolation, pressure, and the toll of constant scrutiny. Some claimed Sydney was overwhelmed by expectations. Others believed Anna had learned emotional distance from past experiences. These interpretations added depth while raising the emotional stakes even higher. As commentary escalated, dramatic twists became routine. One day, people believed the situation had settled. The next, a new image or clip reignited everything. "This confirms they're still connected," one post declared. Another claimed the opposite. The absence of clarity became the driving force of the story. Reactions attributed to friends further complicated the narrative. Some were rumored to be offering quiet support. Others allegedly urged caution. The family was left divided, according to recurring claims, with debate over whether silence or openness was the better choice. Emotions ran high as fans weighed each possibility. Throughout it all, the silence from those involved spoke louder than words. Some fans saw it as strategic. Others viewed it as exhaustion or resistance. "They don't owe anyone explanations," one comment argued. Another countered, "Silence only feeds rumors." Both views gained traction. As weeks of speculation rolled on, the conversation shifted toward control. Who defines the narrative? The individuals at the center, or the audience observing from afar? Fans are shocked by how easily rumors can reshape perception without a single confirmed detail. Imagined endings appeared alongside imagined conflicts. Some hoped for understanding or closure. Others predicted distance and separation. A few insisted this was merely the beginning of a longer, more complicated saga. Through everything, one element never changed: uncertainty. No confirmations, no denials, just layered reactions and emotional assumptions. The drama lived not in facts, but in belief. And perhaps that's why the story refuses to disappear. It exists between reality and imagination, fueled by curiosity and the human urge to explain the unknown. Fans are shocked not by truth, but by possibility. Emotions ran high not because of what was said, but because of what wasn't. As online debate continues, the story remains open-ended. New theories surface daily. Old ones return with added twists. And beneath all the noise, two individuals continue their lives, whether connected by coincidence, circumstance, or nothing at all. For now, the drama survives through commentary alone, showing how fast narratives form, how deeply people invest, and how easily the boundary between rumor and reality can blur when the internet decides it has a story. So here we stand, left with unanswered questions and a narrative that refuses to settle. What began as online whispers has evolved into a full-scale digital spectacle driven by emotion, interpretation, and speculation. Fans are shocked by how a few moments, and a lot of silence produced something this intense. Emotions ran high not due to confirmed events, but because of the meaning people assign to them. Some believe it's nothing more than social media magnifying coincidence. Others feel a deeper story is unfolding quietly. The family was left divided in the public imagination, and fan communities remain split. Will this disappear as another passing rumor, or will new developments reignite the drama? No one knows, and that uncertainty keeps the discussion alive. Now it's over to you. What do you believe is actually happening here? Are people overanalyzing harmless moments, or is there something beneath the surface that hasn't yet emerged? Share your thoughts in the comments, because your voice helps shape the conversation. If you found this breakdown engaging, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what comes next. Stay alert, stay curious, and remember, online narratives rarely end where they begin.